He says truth never triumphs. Its opponents just die out. Max Planck. Is that our only hope in the field of intelligence research?
That's an interesting question you asked there, and don't ask me interesting questions. You'll get 3-hour-long responses. So, you've engaged me here. There are people in our field who are actively reveling in the fact that the death ratio between hereditarians and environmentalists is biased 7-2 against hereditarians. Over the last 10 years, I calculated we've lost 8 major intelligence researchers. People like Arthur Jensen, J. Philip Rushton, Chris Brand, Osborne. We lost Donald Templer, Vince Sirich was another one. But we also lost Nick McIntosh and we lost Earl Hunt, and both of those were on the environmentalist wing. So, we lost 7 hereditarians and 2 environmentalists, so the death ratio is at the moment biased against hereditarians. And that makes sense because hereditarians are more likely to be older, and as a consequence, we might be entering into a situation where actually that process of attrition is disfavoring us hereditarians. And it's favouring environmentalists who are generally younger and who are generally alive to a greater extent. The feeling of this asymmetry of mortality may have to a degree driven trends within our field. Because one thing we have noticed is that the Journal of Intelligence has moved in a decidedly hereditarian skeptic direction. Would you say that's a correct summation of it?
I've been publishing in intelligence since 2013, and for me, the key factor was the change of editorship.
Yes, and likewise I published my first paper there in 2008. And the key factor for me, definitely in terms of numbers of papers, was the transition between the 2 editors and the new editorial board, which only has a handful of hereditarians. Most of the people on the new editorial board I would consider to be agnostic on certain questions that I'm most definitely not agnostic on. And that's a shame that there are relatively few of us.